Hi, this is Dr. David Wade with the American Back Institute. I'm coming to you to talk about living healthy to 100, fulfilling your destiny healthy. It's an important aspect, and it's based on the word wellness, which is an acronym word, being well, W-E-L-L, in your N-E-S-S, your nutrition, your exercise, your stress management, and your structure. So I want to really define a little bit more about the exercise. Now there's two types of exercise that's important for our bodies to operate. One is you have to maintain muscle tone. Now you don't have to be a muscle-bound weightlifter to be able to maintain muscle tone, but you do need some resistance exercise to maintain the tone of the muscles all of your life. Over time, a lot of instances occur where our bodies have a tendency to break down muscle to access calories, and it exchanges it over time for a cheaper grade of connective tissue, and we become weak and more frail as time goes on. So have you ever heard the term use it or lose it? Well, it's true with muscle function. So maintaining tone on your arms and your legs, simple things like squats, leaning up against the wall, doing a wall slide, some simple calisthenics, some resistance exercises, and you don't have to do a long term. Now, I will show you that based on current research, there's what they call a 10-10 contraction relaxation that shows the best end result for maintaining tone. I'm not talking about building mass, I'm just talking about maintaining tone. So you take a weight and you take 10 seconds to do the contraction, and then you take 10 seconds to do the relaxation. And you can use lower weights with less stress in a slower contracted relaxation cycle, and you can actually do better to maintain the tone in that manner over time. The other thing that you have to do is you have to maintain cardiovascular function. Our heart is a muscle, and it needs to be exercised appropriately. By doing that, it maintains collateral circulation, so even if you messed up a little bit on your nutrition, you could still actually develop collateral circulation. So if you have a blockage, did you know that your body will literally create its own natural bypasses? And it does that through activity, through positive demands, positive stresses on the heart. And that's important to be able to maintain cardiovascular function. So what do? A simple thing like getting out and walking, getting your heart rate up to about maybe 60% above the resting level. Doesn't have to be 2 times as high, like if your resting heart rate is 64, just raise it up to say 105 or somewhere in that range, or 100. And ideally you want to do that at least 3 times a week, and with activity to get your heart rate up, sustained for 20 minutes to 30 minutes at a time. So it's not like, we hear people all the time saying, well, I exercise all day long. Well, you're not getting sustained elevated heart rate to really get the exercise that your body needs in a cardiovascular manner. You really need to get out and take a walk 3 times a week for 30 minutes, or even a light jog is sufficient. A lot of people like to run. Some body types respond better with higher levels of cardiovascular exercise. If you want information about which body types that would be, I'd be happy to discuss that with you privately. However, just in general, there's 2 types of exercise: muscle tone and management, and cardiovascular function. Both of those, done well over a lifetime, will help you live healthy to 100. This is Dr. David Wade wishing you good health for a lifetime.